What's up, guys? Brian, Callahan Garage. So if you guys have been watching my videos lately, you know I've been daily driving this car. Loving it, by the way. But I have not had any windshield wipers. So today we're going to actually fix that. I'm going to show you how we installed the electric wiper motor, and then we had another problem with the actual arms because the springs were all bad. So we'll show you how to fix that as well. So stay tuned and make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Callahan Garage, as always. All right, so here's the wiper motor installed. Yes, we didn't paint it. I get it. We'll paint it eventually. We'll actually paint all of this stuff in the car eventually. But right now, we're really just kind of focusing on getting everything running. But first, I want to talk about what we actually had to do here. So this is a big block 396 with an HGI. And everybody's like, there is no way that will fit. Well, myth busted. Fits just fine. The other thing too is this actually has this small little actuator on it, which I guess is I think it is for, this is a guess too, for basically windshield wiper fluid. I'm not hooking any of that up. So we did have to add a little bit of a spring. So we just ran a spring from here to there. So it kind of pulls it back just a little bit because we adjusted that thing 15 times and we weren't really able to get it to, it would either shut all the way and not engage all the way, or it would engage all the way and not shut all the way. So it was like a pain in the butt because of that little thing it has on there. So then what we went ahead and did is I wired it, put a new wire on it, and went right into the fuse panel so we could actually have it on its own fuse. There's an extra spot on your fuse panel. I didn't realize that, so I was able to do that without a problem. And then the way this works is this little wire, when I turn it, will push this, and then the next thing you know, you've got windshield wipers. Super cool, very simple design, and it works really, really well. Now we're gonna go on to the next problem. All right, so once we got the wiper motor installed, we were able to turn it on, and then we were noticing the blades weren't really hitting. So we started looking at it further, and we realized the springs had broken in these. And there's basically a spring in there. What it does is it holds this to the glass. That's how you get the pressure on the blade. So what we had to do is go down to our Ace Hardware. It was like $2 and buy a couple springs. So I can show you that a little bit better. But basically, so it gives a nice little tension on there, and that'll actually hold it on there. I'm going to show you guys how to just replace that real quick, and then let's get these on and test out these wipers. All right, so let me show you this here. So basically, you have to take these in there and kind of find the spring that's going to work for you. Every wiper blade's different, so I just took one in there and kind of figured it out. We're going to open that up just a tiny bit. And then there's a little eye hole in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can put it up. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand, but see if we can get that in there without... Oh, we got to take out the old little piece of spring while we're at it. Didn't even think about the remnants. So there's the old piece of spring. So then we're going to take the new one. And this will really, this will work with almost any wiper arm that's just kind of lost the spring in it. You just have to replace this spring, and I'm sure there's somewhere in a catalog that you can order the exact ones for a 57 Chevy or something like that. As you guys know, I'm not going for the classic 57 Chevy that everything's original, because there's nothing original on this, including the motor. So basically we're going to get this little section in there one way or the other. All right, so a lot harder to do this on camera. Hook it through that little eye hole. All right, so it's got hooked through the eye hole up top. And then this one has a little bar on it. So we're just going to pull this down to the bar. Again, hard to do this while I'm filming, but and that's it. Spring's in there. And you've got the spring. You want to make sure you get a spring that has that little long extra on the one side, because so it doesn't kind of bind up. And we just take this, shut it down, maybe. The other side didn't have it, so there you go. Yeah, basically I got to get that shoved in there, so we'll move that little spring over. But let's put these blades on. All right, so we want to make sure it's in the full park position. Pretty close. And let's do the other side. All right, let's see if they work. All right, so because I hooked it into the fuse panel, yeah, so it only has power when the key's on. So let's turn this key on. Here's our little switch. So we just basically turn it, and we have wipers. We can slow it down, speed it up. Oh, that is so cool. And then it should auto park. Somewhere. There we go. That's it. Yeah, I probably should have put them down one little notch lower, so I'll pop those off real quick and put them down just a little bit lower. But we have wipers. This is freaking awesome. Let me pop those off real quick and then we'll lower them down. So yeah, so basically it's a little edge we're just trying to pick up right there. Be careful, you don't want to hit your glass. And then throw your tool on the car and scratch it. But that's it. And then we'll go ahead and put this on here now. Let's see. On. So that side there is a little bit low. We're going to lower it down just a tiny bit because it's hitting just a tiny bit. But that's it. Anyways, well guys, as you can see, we now have working windshield wipers, and it looks like it's probably going to rain today. So maybe tomorrow we'll be using them more later on today. As you can tell too, that's it. That is a full 14-inch air cleaner. Fits on there no fine, just fine. It doesn't rub or anything like that. So yeah, this is awesome. This is probably, you don't know how ecstatic I am about it. But listen, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy these stupid videos. If you do, like and subscribe. If you don't, like and subscribe, and put some comments down there below. Tell me how dumb I am. I know this isn't what everybody wants to see with the 57 Chevy. Usually they want to see them pristine and beautiful. Well, that's a long ways from now from here, but hopefully one day. Again, thanks for watching.